What's up, everybody? We have a brand new series called the What If series. Here we are going to be tackling what Los believes is the right call, and you'll see that right here.
Yeah. I'm selling 2 houses for Giannis. What you mean?
Yeah,
have you seen Viv? Come on now. If we have a chance to get Giannis and we have to give up Cat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're winning with Giannis. I'm sorry.
He truly does believe that swap out Cat and Giannis, the Knicks win it all. Well, let's put that to a theory. We're going to simulate a full NBA season. We're going to see it game by game. We're going to let you guys decide. Do the Knicks, by the 2K standards on Hall of Fame, seem a much better team with Giannis instead of Cat? And we're going to see it through. Will they win it all, or will they come up short? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you make sure you never miss one of these videos when it drops, or never miss a live show when we go live and play a game, maybe a multiplayer game, RPG game. We never know what it'll be, but you'll find out once you go get the notification. Thank you. See ya.
At 6'11", number 34, Giannis.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for New York, in at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Robinson is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
White, wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And it's Brunson missing. Anunoby against Huerter. Giddey the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White to the left side wing. Pocket 6. Shoots over Clarkson. White with another miss. So for New York, their last game will win again.
Oh! Giannis doing his best Kyrie impression. Man, that was something.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. We played just over a minute here in the first. Giddey kicks to White. And again, Chicago, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Anunoby a screen on Giddey. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
Brunson against Giddey. Vucevic is screen on Brunson. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Brunson finds Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
First free throw is good.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Giddey to the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Now Giddey. High post Vucevic, poked away. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Robinson against Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Back to Giddey. Takes the three. Traps in the tray.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Hit enough trays to keep the defense honest.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brunson for three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 11. Outside, White. Herter setting the pick for White. Going inside, and the jam by White.
A quick-footed, elusive cover. When White is busting out moves like that, you're at his mercy.
Here's Giannis. On the wing, Giannis. Anunoby outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Giddey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys can eat.
And the shot goes in.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here's Brunson outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Great showing for him last season. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Vucevic. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Herter. He has yet to score. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, for Herter, this is his role. Make triples, space out the defense.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Anunoby. Latrey. Out to Brunson. Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Got that one up quick. Herter's got 5 now.
Well, for a knockdown shooter like Herter, those middies must feel like layups.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jink by Antetokounmpo.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Brunson against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Robinson. And it's White missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Now, here's Clarkson. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. New York needs to get off a shot. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
A different look for New York. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Kevin Herter. Now here's White. And it's good for 2. He's got 6.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Giannis a screen on Giddey. McBride passes to Anunoby. Here's Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter with strong fundamentals. Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic. White looking around. Shoots over Anunoby. Giannis grabs the miss. New York leading by 8. To the paint. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And the basket is good. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Giannis no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. To the middle. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Williams. Giddey with it. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
And it's Hart, top of the key. It's stolen. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. And Vucevic pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
White dishes to Williams. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Giddey. 8 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. Over Giannis. And it's Vucevic missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
They've got Hart, Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There, the group New York will start the second one. Here's Dosunmu, following the score by New York. Six to shoot. Pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jones, no luck.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
27.
Outside Collins. Pass to Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. If you think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls third.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Outside Collins. Three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson outside. Kuzma outside. Back to Brunson. And contact out of the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Bulls trail by 11. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Shot by Collins, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. Dosunmu's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one is good. Giannis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Herter with it. Antetokounmpo defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you know, on top of being an accurate shooter, Kevin Herter works hard to support his team. Some rebounds, some passing. Kevin is not just a one-trick pony.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. He's off on the second. The Knicks leading by 13. Hart the pass to Kuzma. On deep, Brunson, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Herter. He has 5. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Now Herter. Vucevic setting the pick for Herter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dosunmu. No dice from the high post.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's the lob. That's the Kumbo. And stolen by Hart. And Hart with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Brunson. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfect.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Shot clock at 2. Herter, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
McBride with the ball. Giddey defending. Tries from the block, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Vucevic up top. Inside, it's tipped. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the middle, here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Clarkson against Giddey. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Herter. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Robinson with the block. Down low. The kick out to Anunoby. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Anunoby's got 11.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. You can't give him any daylight.
Herter setting the pick for Giddey. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 10.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Anunoby passes to Giannis. Back to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice defense from Giddey. Herter passes to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Giannis inside. Hart outside. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Bulls trail by 20. Outside White. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic against Anunoby. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Buzelis. And White kicks to Giddey. Pass to Herter. Vucevic is screen on Hart. To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Trying to get something going. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bulls trail by 20. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Buzelis with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Herter. No good on the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
Giannis has been a super freak at both ends of the floor. MVP level performance once again.
There's a reason why I gave him my name and not other people my name, because of a dunk contest. Because like me, he can fly. He's unstoppable.
What name did you give him?
Superman is in the building.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, look here now at New York. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another. They're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Bulls. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Giddey. No good from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Brunson, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
Out to Clarkson. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his second basket.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Brunson against Giddey. It's rebounded by New York. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. After Brunson. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He does not give anything away.
White the pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Giddey with it. Robinson picks him up. Good on the three-point shot. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Good work there as it goes. 14 points for him.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Up top, Huerter. He's guarded by Anunoby. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Robinson with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Jordan Clarkson can be so rapid, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line, one shot.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
And it's out of bounds, last touch by Giddey.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Brunson against Giddey. Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Well, great ability and control by White to stop and pop.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Bulls on D. Giannis outside. Spins. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. New York missing again. Bulls trail by 20. And here's White. Back to Herter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
New York leading by 20. Clarkson dishes to Robinson. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Robinson finds Antetokounmpo. Over Buzelis. Robinson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, White. Back to Giddey. And here's Herter. He's got 7. It's White on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that one's good. Brunson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the first one drops. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And the Bulls making a change also. Jones is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And here are the Bulls now. The Knicks making the shot. Now, Buzelis. Jones looking for an opening. And the Bulls with another miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Hart. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Hart. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Jones. Vucevic a screen on Clarkson. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Hart. And Hart pulls it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The finish, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Buzelis. Right side, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 11 points.
Well, even with the defense right on him, White wasn't going to waste that positioning down low.
Giannis inside. Vucevic on him. Here's Hart. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Herter. Back to Jones. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Jones, no luck.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option then.
Hart with the screen for Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's White missing. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. So, staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly. Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Hart with a screen on Jones. To the paint. And Hart throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Jones. Pass to Herter. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And Jones is a dependable floor general, someone you can trust to facilitate an offense and find his guys.
Now here's Brunson. 22 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Knicks. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for OG Anunoby. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Kevin Huerter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Knicks lead, 86.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Collins. It's tipped and stolen by Hart. And Hart throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Jones, following the score by New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That shot missing. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy, failing to get back on defense. A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
New York shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Shamet. Here's McBride.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Collins kicks to Jones. Collins passes to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. Hart with a screen on Jones. And Hart has it in the corner. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And Giddey gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Hart outside. Shoots over Dosunmu. Chicago grabs the miss. On the wing, Giddey. Defended by McBride. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Hart. McBride with the ball. Working on Jones. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Vucevic checked in for Chicago.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Kuzma pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. McBride passes to Hart. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Jones, the pass to Williams. Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
To the inside, it's deflected. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Williams. Vucevic a screen on Kuzma. Williams passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. That one drops for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Kuzma finds McBride. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's Giddey with the drive. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Hart. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Vucevic gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to McBride. Yabusele, the screen. McBride with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Here's the 3. Hart, no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Now here's Giddey, defended by McBride. Buries it from 3-point range. Vucevic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
face fans and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
Right now for the Knicks. Herder against Anunoby. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. No good, unable to end this run.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Giddey.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Clarkson outside. Now here's Brunson. Giddey defending. Fires from 18. And the Knicks miss again. Bulls trail by 17. Now here's Herder. No good with the triple. To the middle. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giddey with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Look, Giddey is a smart player. Puts constant pressure on a defense.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
Well, when you look at Josh Giddey, he scores, passes, and rebounds it well for his position. And the fun part for me, I think he still has room to grow.
Now here is Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
And here is Giddey. Fires from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Robinson sets a screen for Giannis. Pass to Robinson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And here are the Bulls now. Now Herder. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Brunson with some nice D.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Clarkson against White. Clarkson kicks to Brunson. Lets it go. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Giddey. Puts it right back up and in.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. Outside, Brunson. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're behind by 21.
Timeout, Chicago. Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. And here's Jones, defended by McBride. Collins makes it off the glass.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
The Knicks leading by 19 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Giannis.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And Chicago has possession after New York gets the 3. Collins wide open, he fires. Rebounded by Hart.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McBride passes to Kuzma. Yabusele the screen. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Now here's Jones. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game is going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.